Hello you guys, welcome back to another YouTube vlog. This vlog is a life update vlog again because a lot of drama has happened in my life like in this week, and ever since I moved to London I've seen a bunch of weird people who've tried to make my life a mess, and I'm going to share this story with you. Let's get into it. Firstly, I am in London. I'm still in London. I moved places again. I am here in this house ever since I used to come to London. I used to stay here. This is my favorite place in London. I'll show you how pretty it is. Look at this. Isn't it so pretty? And the best part is this world map. It inspires me to travel. And there's a globe here as well. And then these apples are from the trees outside in the garden. I'll show you the garden as well in a bit. So, it's quite cold in London. I went out for a walk, so I wore this. I bought it from Shimla, and then I have this jacket on. बस यार अब मैं आपको सारी अपनी बातें बताती हूँ. Like I want to rant in this vlog and I hope you'll enjoy it or relate to the drama. Well, मैं एक बात ज़रूर क्लियर कर दूँ. मेरी लाइफ में ना इतने weird लोग आते हैं कि हर कोई शॉक हो जाते हैं कि तुम्हें कहाँ से मिलते हैं ऐसे लोग अजीब अजीब से. But it happens. I don't know why. Why always me? Maybe I am bad at understanding people's true intentions. I trust the wrong people, and then when they start showing their true colors, I still keep on giving them chances one after another until they really cross the limits. And yeah, so I'll just put it there and then I'll talk. So guys, let me remove it as well. What happened was I moved to London from Birmingham, and obviously the rent in Birmingham is lower, rent in London is higher, but I managed to find a studio in much lesser price than the market. It was around, I don't want to tell you the price, but it was quite inexpensive, only because I had a source and they already had that space for their gatherings or work or anything, and these group of people were not using it and they were looking for someone to take over their tenancy. And I was already looking for houses in London, so when I got to know, I asked them if I can take it. They were happy to give it to me. I paid the deposit, and then on the graduation day I moved to London, as you all know. After that, what happened is really interesting. I won't get deep into the details, but like so many weird things happened because all of a sudden when I moved here, they wanted to take the tenancy again, and because it was not on my name legally, I was the one who was suffering because I moved. I had so much luggage, like it's quite a lot of stuff that I have because of my bags, shoes, clothes, and whatnot. And then these people were like, they want it back, or they were even ready to share it with me, because in London people share houses, it's quite common. But for a person like me, I like my space, privacy, and it was never discussed, right? Because when I moved from Birmingham to London, I had this in mind that I'm taking the whole studio for myself, so I was not happy to share it with anyone, even though I was okay to help them until they find another place. But it didn't go as I expected. It all became a mess, and their whole group is like quite weird people because they are doing a lot of fraud businesses, and in their own group they are not it's not healthy. It's all toxic. They do frauds with each other within businesses as well, and then they refuse to pay money and all of the wrong things you can imagine. These lot of people are doing it, and I was the one who had to mess up with them because I am a upfront and blunt person. If something is unfair, I am there to take a stand. I am there to say what's not right. I will never take anybody's shit. And I do get angry, like really aggressive as well at times when the limits are crossed. So all of these things happened, it continued happening. I tried to make them understand that this is not right. I am a woman and I've moved from Birmingham to London. I took all my luggage. Now you are telling me, like after 15 days of ignoring what I'm saying, then they finally asked me that you can find another house for yourself. And I was like, this is not right. Do you understand that what you are doing is not right? Just because you want to see your own benefits, you can't forget what you said earlier, and now you are acting like a whole different person. But oh my god, I don't even want to get into the details, but it's a lot of drama. And I dealt with it. I was dealing with it straight for 30 days. Even though I was on a vacation for 5 days, still it continued going on, and it got really messy and toxic. And eventually I was in a position where I could not tell anyone, even my family, even though I tell them each and everything about my life, but I couldn't really call them and tell them about the situation. Otherwise, they would have worried a lot, and I lost my Nana ji. Tomorrow is his 13th day, so I couldn't really put them into this trauma and stress. But eventually I told them that the situation, not everything, just the overall scenario. And then they did their best, these people did their best to make sure that they take the tenancy, and they didn't care about how will I find a house, because finding a house in London is like finding water in a desert. So, and on top of it, I never really found a house by myself in this country ever since I came here. I always used to ask my friends if they know some place, and then I used to take it. One time I literally just moved in without looking in the property, and it was too bad, and I stayed there for 6 months. So yeah, I'm bad at it, and these people knew my weaknesses. They were trying to push me in a position where I suffer. I don't know for what reason. They are unethical, immature, emotionally unstable, and just not normal people. Because I get invited to a lot of events in London, and I can always take my friends. So I used to ask them to come join me, and they've literally done quite some things which affected my reputation at those places, because when I'm going there as a professional, and I have lived, quite a extreme life where I used to go out for parties every night, and I've seen like every lifestyle. I've been there, done that. That's why these things are quite normal for me, but I don't know which kind of backgrounds they come from. It must be something new for them, and they don't know how to, literally behave. And it literally affected my reputations at times, but I don't know why I ignore these signs, but I just, look at my friendships and ignore these things. I think these are my mistakes. And later, I got to know so many secrets about them, and what they think about me, and what they say about me to other people. And it got really disturbing. I had to move, like literally move on same day, and then I called my friend, I moved to this place. But yes, there are so many things that are going on in my life. As you know, um, October end is Diwali time, and I want to be in India during that period. So I have 1.5 months left in London until I visit India and come back again. But still, before that, I have to sort so many things. I have to find a permanent house because I'm here temporarily, I guess. I'm not sure, I haven't discussed it yet. So I have to find a house, which is quite difficult, and I have to join gym, but I can only join gym when I know which location I'll be living at, because I can't join a gym here and then travel from far away to this place. I can take you guys with me as well while I show you rest of the house. This is the kitchen, quite pretty, aesthetic, and I'm going to wash this apple. It is done. This is my room. The lights are off, but it's good. It's decent. And my stuff is still lying here. I haven't unpacked it because I don't know. And this is my mandir. And look at the living room. This is my favorite area of this house. Anyway, story time again. Let me take a bite. Love it. Moving back to the story, these people told me, forget about these people. So I have to join gym. So I have to find a good photographer in London, because ever since I moved here, I realized there are so many good photographers, but the issue is their availability, because half of them are in a full-time job. They have a job, so they won't be available every time, and they don't take it seriously, even though they are really good in their work, but they don't take it seriously because it's their side hustle, not main job which pays them. And other people, they are like, they're not open for collaboration, or they also have availability issues. So it is getting difficult to continue my social media work because I need content, and I am habitual of people shooting me because oh, there's a fox outside. Do you want to see? See, this is the fox here, right here. So in London, foxes are dogs. They roam around like dogs roam in India. Anyway, finding a photographer is another challenge for me. And I have a really good friend and someone who supports me so much, who's been there for me, who's always there whenever I needed to shoot something. It's Tom, you all know him. He's been so supportive, and ever since he came to my life, I literally progressed. He's so appreciative about everything, so I miss him. That's one thing. And I'm thinking to travel to Birmingham and work with him, or ask him to come here, even though I did, but he hasn't planned yet, so I guess I'll have to travel to Birmingham now for shoots. But apart from that, I have Schengen visa appointment on 2nd. Today is 31st August, so I have a visa appointment on 2nd of September. I have to go there. And also now I'm thinking to do something otherwise as well apart from social media, even though I don't look my future in it, but I want to do it just for the sake of it, because it's been around 7 months that I completed my master's, and I've never looked for a job because I don't see my career in a corporate field. But I think for the time being, I should do it for the experience and for the exposure. Otherwise, all my money and my degree will get wasted, which I don't want. I've literally spent so much in this country. I want to do something, make something out of it before I move back to India. Or I don't know about the future. मैं इतना future के बारे में नहीं सोचती हूँ. मैं present और near future के बारे में ही सोचती हूँ. And I am thinking to do a job, but at the same time, I get dreams that no, how will you manage a social media career? Because it is something in which you have to be on your toes all the time. अगर आप एक भी दिन post नहीं कर रहे हो, 2 भी दिन post नहीं कर रहे हो, so it is going to affect your reach, and this is what is happening because I didn't shoot and I was dealing with a lot of trauma since last 1 month. मेरी leg injury भी हुई थी उसी बीच, and मुझे travel भी करना था. Then finding a photographer is challenging. Also now I'm thinking to do something else as well apart from social media. But good things are also here. So I am actually launching my 21-day challenge in partnership with NASAIO, in which I am going to help women set goals, stay motivated, and achieve them. My own personal goal in this challenge would be to shed 10 kilos, not in 21 days, but work towards shedding 10 kilos, and I'll continue it every month until I do it. And there are so many women. I literally made a reaction reel on comments on my most viral reels, and the comment section was filled with women calling me confident and wishing they had confidence like me. Because I'm not an ideal body shape, but I'm not afraid to wear what I like, what I want to wear, and I don't care about what others think because I am confident in my body. And women really take inspiration from that, and this is something which fulfills my purpose. I want to change lives, I want to inspire people, I want to be there for my community, and this is the reason why I'm starting this challenge in this space. I want to be someone who takes leadership and create a space where it is positive and encouraging, because in this life, be honest, tell me, how many supportive people do you come across? No, not many, right? It doesn't matter if they are your family, friends, or literally partners, but they're not supportive. Sometimes they are, but not every time. You need people who support you, or people who are like-minded and who are doing something in their lives. Looking at them makes you do something and inspires you. So I want to create a community of like-minded women who want to do something in their lives, who have goals, who have targets, who want to achieve them, who want to make the change. So if you're someone like that, I would ask you to follow the link in my description and join me in this challenge. It starts from 8th of September and ends on 30th of September, but I'll continue renewing the challenges every month. So I want to build a powerful community and just grow with you. I think this is it for this YouTube video, and thank you for giving me your time, listening to my ranting, looking at my house, and I'll update you what happens next. So yeah, love you all so much. Bye.